Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sabrina Hairunisa with student number 21018101. So today I will explain about my thesis supervision with the title 10 Grade Students' Perception Toward Formative Assessment in Curriculum Merdeka, Peer Assessment in Storytelling Activities. And then the background on this research is the transition from Kurikulum 13 to Kurikulum Merdeka prioritize character development and formative assessment in Indonesian education. So, formative assessment focus on carrying out a process evaluation of student understanding, learning needs, and academic progress during learning, and also provides regular ongoing feedback. And then, formative peer assessment, storytelling and speaking exercise are highlighted to enhance student learnings. And then this research seeks to understand student perception of formative peer assessment in 10 grade student storytelling activities aimed for improved speaking skills. And then the previous research of my thesis is the first one is formative peer assessment in oral presentation skill, EFL secondary school student perception and its challenge by Jali Bintang Indodo and Nur Shakim in 2023. So the methodology of this research is qualitative research design. This research is carried out to investigate the student perception while assessing their peer oral presentation using formative peer assessment. And then the funding of this study is the first one. The research finding emphasized that students were highly aware of improving their evaluation skill as a major perception. And then it is noteworthy that students in this class widely recognize the empowering effect of formative peer assessment in guiding them in leading personalized learning target. And the last one is students in this class confirm that formative peer assessment serve as an effective platform for them to critically evaluate and question their peers, their their peers' presentation performance. The second one is with the title uh, Teachers and Learners Perceptions of Formative Assessment Practice in Enhancing Learning in EFL course by Raffi Nur Sinapang and Sererat M in 2022. They use qualitative descriptive, and then the finding of this they use descriptive design, and the finding of this research is the findings showed that the primary concept of formative assessment is that it can help learners understand their strengths and weakness through teacher feedback. And then the result also indicated uh, that the most important purpose of formative assessment was that it was used to identify what students had learned from the course, what else they need to learn, and how to achieve the learning goal of the course. And then the next research is with the title The Impact of Peer Assessment on Academic Performance, a meta-analysis of control group studies by Kiss et al. 2002. And then they use experimental studies. The result of this research is the result suggests that peer assessment improve academic performance compared with no assessment from the teacher assessment, but was not significantly different in its effect from self-assessment. Uh, and then the teacher often struggle to fully implement the results suggest that peer assessment improved academic performance compared with no assessment and teacher assessment, but was not significantly different in its effect from self-assessment. The last one is we agree on what we see, teachers and student perception of formative assessment practice by M.G. Figan et al. In 2021. Uh, they use qualitative investigation. And then the finding of this research is teachers often struggle to fully implement the formative assessment process, particularly in promoting student involvement like self and peer assessment. And then next we move to the gap and the faculty uh, of this research. First one is this research was conducted to look at student perception of formative assessment. The second one is using formative peer assessment in learning will later show how peer assessment can make the learning process make student friendly. The last one is this research focused on storytelling activities where there's learning model can improve student critical thinking abilities and also their communication skill. And then the research question of my thesis is and then the research question of my thesis is the first one, how is the 10th grade student perception toward the implementation of formative assessment in storytelling activity? The second one is what are the challenges faced by 10th grade students while conducting formative assessment in storytelling activities? And then the methodology of this research is the first one, use a qualitative descriptive methodology and population and sample. The population is 10 grade student at SMA Negeri 1 Batu Sangkar. And the sample is random sampling was employed by the researchers. The sample of the study is 10 grade student at SMA Negeri 1 Batu Sangkar. And the instrument is observation in the form of G forms and then interview. Uh, the next one, the technique of data analysis is data reduction, data display. The last one is conclusion. I think that's all about my thesis provision. Um, Sorry for any mistakes. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.